We are streaming live. I don't have any of the overlays, but we do have it. This is on youtube.com/user/Tolkien Moot because Google split my account into a branded and user account, but left all the videos in the user account with no way to move the videos into my brand, and then made the /Tolkien Moot the brand channel, which has 0 videos. So the only way to get video, and they've taken away the option to merge your accounts. So the only option is to re-upload all the videos in the last 17 years.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm just telling everybody to go to user Tolkien Moot. And on /Tolkien Moot it says go to user Tolkien Moot for the videos. So.
Because then later on you can migrate if you want to.
Yeah, if I want to. We're working towards just having our own streaming on our website directly and all of that, so you won't have to go somewhere else and give up your privacy and don't have to deal with ads and all that. So
well, in Middle Earth, a live stream is
by this time next year, this will stream straight from the Tolkien Moot website because all the work I'm doing for Learning Mate with Jitsi, you can do broadcasting.
Nice.
So, all right. Well, hello. Let's make sure it is updating the stream. It doesn't look like what's going on here. Come on.
Oh.
Please update.
Yeah, I am working on that. Slowly bodybuilding a little bit.
Come on. All right. Good morning and welcome to Tolkien Moot 17. Hey, everybody. We're here in the main studio. This is another one of our mini moots. However, it should be the last of our mini moots. Not in a bad way, but in a good way, because by the end of this year, by hook or by crook, we'll be moving our facilities into a warehouse-sized facility somewhere out in the valley near a bus route, so it's more community accessible. It will be an RPG historical museum, so you like the historical part, the history of RPGs. We have boxes of stuff going back to 1970.
Wow.
And the community center for role-playing gaming, and then we'll also do Tolkien Moot there because it'll have facilities. So you can go to rpgmuseum.org and see the blueprints, a 3D rendered fly-through, what it looked like, and we have a 3-minute explainer video talking about why. And please donate to rpgresearch.com for that to happen. And then RPG Research lets us use the facilities for Tolkien Society, Tolkien Moot, and all that. We have to talk about whether we want to do the monthly society meetings there when it's up, or still do that here and then just do the Moot there. We'll talk about that during the society meeting when we want to. Anyhow, this is our 17th year of Tolkien Moot. Last year was even smaller. It was just basically just the panelists and such.
Yep.
Combination of my health issues and other challenges.
We had John Garth.
But we had wonderful, we still had a wonderful mini moot. This is a just single mini moot, but next year we should be back up there. Now, we always try to keep it small. We never want it bigger than 100 people. We want to keep it nice and cozy and friendly and where everybody kind of gets to know each other.
I run out of toes
So,
at that point.
what's that?
I run out of toes after 100.
Well, yeah, we've got to run out of volunteers too, as far as GM. So, but that will be out in Spokane Valley next year, and we welcome everybody to participate. We'll have everything prepared more in advance. But thank you so much, volunteers, Brian, John, David, Dan, everybody who's helped. It's last minute, but we're still making it happen. Nicholas, thank you. Just everybody for still keeping this going. I've been working crazy long hours at the other job, so. Thank you for keeping the momentum going on this. So this year is the second year in our Numenor cycle, and this is the zenith of Numenor. So this is the second in the Giftbringers saga. These are module adventures I created years ago.
Mercon.
They were meant for like 3 to 5 day of events, so there's a lot more that could be played out here, maybe when we do a bigger mood again.
Yes, you're only getting a teaser.
Yes, just a little bit. So this one, the other cool part is this is a little sneak peek of the new second edition, the One Ring role-playing game by
Free League.
Free League Games now. Right, Cubicle 7 had the One Ring role-playing game first edition. They let that go. And now it's Free League Games, and there was a Kickstarter, and we had early access, so we have the early alpha of the second edition of the One Ring role-playing game.
It's not even beta.
Yeah, it's not even beta yet. So this,
And it's the same designer.
But it's still Francesco Nepatello, who's been wonderfully responsive on Facebook.
Like the 29th of June is when this dropped, guys. So.
Yeah, and
Oh, wow.
we were also the first 75 people to have this when the first One Ring role-playing game, we had it before the general. We had it months before the general public with the first edition, because I pre-ordered it long before. So if you want to see the latest editions of Tolkien Gaming, Tolkien Moot's the place to be. So Brian has done the best he can with the rules that are available, integrate them with the older rules to just try to make it go. So if you've done Tor before, you'll be fine. If you've never done Tor before, you'll be fine. It's very story driven, so just focus on having fun in the story, and Brian will help you on the mechanics when necessary, but focus on the story and your actions and your choices. Don't get hung up on the mechanics. Let the game just flow. Game time starts in about 15 minutes. So 8:30 a.m. Pacific time we start gaming, and we'll have breaks at noon for lunch. Then from 1 to just under 3 is our Tolkien Society meeting with our guest panelists who will be remoting in on the big screens. So I'll have this space cleared with chairs set up, so you'll be able to see them on the screen.
Sean Marchese
from the
Pony podcast,
Yes,
which was
please,
voted as 2020 Best Online Content by Tolkien Society, of which we are the Smile.
Yep, official chapter. Yep.
Yeah, official chapter. Thank you.
Yep.
So he's going to be joining us, and he's a real Tolkien scholar, and also a word nerd. He can bring the Elvish, the Old English, and as needed, but will not leave us behind, because it's going to bring it back to what is this whole story of Numenor and the Second Age really, mean anyway for the average person. And of course, part of the reason, not the only reason, but part of the reason for why we kind of went with the whole 3-year story arc of Numenor was because of the fact that Hawk had generated great material in the past, and it had been a long time since we'd done it, but because, of course, the general public may know that Amazon is working on a Second Age setting for Middle-earth.
3 seasons that they're contracted for?
No, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we're interested here, not only the role-playing element, but as Tolkien admirers of his is really to help people know the source. That way they can enjoy or not enjoy whatever content is created and be able to know where it comes from.
For those of you who don't know, it turns out the Amazon series is going to be set apparently in the Second Age. And that's a lot of the Numenorians were key, which later become the Dunedain after their fall, which next year is the fall of Numenor. Which is
what's the title of the
Escape from Numenor? Woo! It's a really high, fast-paced escape before the island goes under. So, and not everybody necessarily makes it. So,
right.
And then I'll complete that kind of little 3-year arc of the Numenor cycle. So lots of little fun things here. I'll be getting the game stream going here as soon as I can. That's going to be on our RPG research stream. So if you go to tolkienmoot.org and go to Tolkien Moot Online, there's links to where each of the streams will be. So I'm going to let them start playing, and you guys just start gaming, and then ignore me while I'm setting up. You guys just play and have fun. Well, I'll get the stream going for you as soon as possible, but that's where it'll stream. And then come back here from 1 to 3 Pacific time for the Tolkien Society panel, and we'll have all that discussion. And then it'll be more gaming fun. So then we take a short break after the panel. We have another game session from 3 to 6. Then we've got a short dinner. And then from about 6:30 to 9:30 will be the final game session.
Exactly.
Closing ceremonies. We wrap up before 10 o'clock. And that's why it's a mini moot. We used to do 3-day events. Now it's 1 day, but it's still a lot of fun. We still get in a good amount of gaming.
So if you hang out the whole day, you end up there will be pizza provided
at
dinner time, but
pizza.
you're on your own for lunch. Just
but we've got remember it was potluck, so there's a whole table of snacks.
Wonderful.
Help yourself, everybody. Please help yourself.
And every hour we're going to take a 5-minute break just to make sure our circulation.
Physically get up, move your legs, etc., etc.
Bathroom breaks and all that.
And then if I have time, I'm going to try to clear this room out, which is the video gaming, board game, card game room, for those who aren't role-playing gaming, you might want to check that out if I get a chance.
And
I haven't
of
found.
all the archives as well, just on the walls.
Yes, there's 25 boxes, 1,000 pounds worth of museum material that we still haven't unpacked, going back to 1970.
Oh, crap.
It's the Paul Cardwell estate. It was bequeathed unto us by his widow.
So next year there will
By
actually
Gladys.
be an unboxing.
But this, as soon as we have the warehouse, we're going to take it
Cool.
down there and start
Streaming
inventorying
that.
and scanning and sharing.
Exciting.
Yeah. So lots. We're a little organization, but we're doing a lot. So,
Where's the pizza from?
uh,
A place.
do you have a preference?
The second
I'm
age
going to
of
order
Moot,
it.
it's a little,
Hobbit pizza?
Yeah, I mean, Domino's is cheaper, but Pizza Pipeline's better. They both will deliver here. Does anybody have a preference? So you can vote more than once. Who's fine with Domino's?
Fine with Domino's.
Okay, who's fine with Pizza Pipeline?
I'm fine with Pizza
Okay.
Pipeline.
Some people don't like pizza.
That's okay.
That's okay. If there's other options, I need to consider. Normally on the RSVP thing, there's supposed to be dietary stuff.
But we might need a reminder. So if
Yes.
you are vegan or if you
Or you have
vegetarian
allergies,
or
let me
please
know.
let Hawk know.
You can, if you want to discreetly let me know, you can do it through a post-it or just talk to me privately. We will make accommodations as needed. So, all right. Any quick questions before we send you to the game room? Anyone?
Fired up to be here.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it. So short and sweet. Welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you for keeping the momentum going here, and have a lot of fun. Just have a great time. All right.
Stuff.
So watch for the stream coming up in a little while. I'll tweet about it.
Second. Okay.